Well, good morning. I know there's nobody here, but I thought I'd just check in right quick. I'd had some. Well, good morning. I know there's nobody here, but I thought I'd just check in. I know we were hit by some storms here in Arkansas, but they didn't affect me. I went to bed and slept right through them, and they were about 3 counties north, so everything's good here for you guys that were wondering about me. But I'm wondering about the rest of you. How are you guys? Can you pop in and tell me how you? Good morning, Sheila. Good morning, Sheila. Good morning, Kathy. There was some bad storms in Arkansas last night, but they weren't any place near me. They were about 3 counties north, and I slept right through them. Didn't know anything was going on. But what about the rest of you guys? I know there was been storms every place. So how are you guys doing? I know Iowa and Texas and Oklahoma. There's been storms all over. Hey, Kim, Donna, and I know I didn't even know it was storming last night. And I got up this morning, got my coffee, and then I know it was Lisa Awkward Quilter. When I popped on her live, she said, asked how things were. And well, they're fine here. Wasn't no problem here. And then later on, I found out there'd been bad tornado in the state. Sheila's good. I know, Sheila, storms come near close by you all the time. Broke some of my plants off. The wind was bad. I know, Linda Hauser, there's been storms everywhere. None of us can let our guard down. Let me see. I'm going to post a link. I hadn't posted yet, but have I said, I don't know if I said hello and welcome to everybody or not, but hello and welcome to everybody. I can't talk and read at the same time, can I? Hello, Shirley, around to it. I hope you're doing better this morning. All right, here's the link. Paste it down here, and then I'll have to go pin it. I've been trying to clean my house this morning. It's so bad. And I'll tell you, I let my housework go, and I do what I have to do, and we eat, and we kind of survive. We wear clothes out of the laundry basket and everything else. But then every once in a while, when I had that shoulder problem the other day, what if something really got down and I could never do housework again? I'd be so embarrassed to have somebody come in and see all this mess sometime. And I know it was that way 5 years ago when I had the broken leg. I couldn't do nothing. All I could do is let people come in and do for me. So maybe I need to catch up and not get so far behind on stuff. And my house is never going to be perfect. That's for sure. Because there's too many other things to do. There's the link. Let me see if I can pin it to the top. Let me quit talking here so I can pay attention to what I'm doing. Well, I didn't move that heart. So the heart's in the way of pinning it. Now I can do it. Somebody typed something and it moved up out of the way. Go back to, how about you guys? Do you guys keep a perfect house? Because I sure don't. Who did I miss? June Hanson. Good morning, June. And Shirley saying hi to everybody. Somebody come up on the panel and talk a few minutes. I'm just here in the house by myself. Terry's went up to the quilt house to do some cleaning up in the yard. Supposed to have a feller coming to put a mini split in that quilt house. And so I think he was going to make sure the grass was kind of cleaned up around the house. You like my shirt? This is actually a dress. I've got on a dress. To me, dresses are cooler than shorts and pants. So I wear a lot of these old dresses, just loose fitting things. And I like it. I thought it was pretty when I bought it, June. And I've got 3 or 4 dresses like this, and I just kind of rotate wearing them. Don't have a whole closet full, so you'll see it pretty often. Have to wear it some more. But it's just it washes and dries real quick and easy. Not much of a housekeeper. I know, me too. But Donna, what if we got down and people had to come in our house and do stuff for us? Then they'd see all the mess. Laundry baskets sitting in the bedroom floors and all the mess. But I was started in the kitchen this morning, but I still moved stuff from one pile to the other and have to go back and straighten up the piles. When Terry was sitting there at the counter this morning while I was cleaning, I moved some stuff and I said, well, I'm going to put this right over here for right now, and then I'll go through it again later because there's mail and papers and stuff. He told me not to put the salt and pepper shaker where he couldn't find it here in the kitchen. Y'all are making me feel better about my own housekeeping. Hello, Lisa. Oh, Lisa, I will tell you this morning while I was going through the stuff on the counter, I found the check you'd sent me, and I told my husband, kind of shook his head because I wonder I didn't just pick up that envelope and throw it in the trash. Yeah, I'm that bad. So now I'll get it to the bank there's a holiday, so it'll be Tuesday or Wednesday before I get it to the bank, but I found it. That's a good thing. I'm confessing, I don't think I'm good at anything. They could clean it. They could, but then they'd see the mess. Oh, Sheila woke up from taking a nap. We've been working pretty hard this morning. Till I got a message and somebody was asking how I was, and I thought, well, I'll just come on here and tell everybody I'm, what I say, finer than frog hair, split 4 ways. But up in Rogers and Decatur parts of the state, they got a lot of damage. At least I'm sorry I didn't tell you. I meant to. Well, didn't I post a link? Nobody gonna come up and chat with me, and I'm just gonna ramble on here by myself. Because I've been cleaning around the cabinets. Now I need to take my broom there and sweep my floors and mop my floors. That's what's next on the agenda here. Hello, Gladys. How are you this morning? I know you're down in Texas where there's been storms too. June saying hi to Gladys. Kim slept in. Since me and Terry retired, we used to, when we were poultry growers, we'd have to get up 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. But as the time goes on, we sleep later and later. And my husband, poor old Terry, with his hip, he don't really get to sleeping pretty good till early in the morning. So I let him sleep in a lot because that's when he gets his best rest. Because when he first lays down, he's hurting. And so about the time it's time to get up, he's feeling better and sleeping good. So just let him sleep late if he needs to get his rest. Got back from church and eating lunch before it gets cold. Yeah, better eat your lunch. I've not made lunch yet. It's 10:46 here. I'll start something in a little bit. Not exactly sure what I'm going to make, but I'll find something. Photo Diva, hello from California. Housework never gets done. Never. And I've only got one vacuum cleaner, and I take it up to the quilt house and vacuum, and then if it's up there and I need to vacuum down here, I got to get it and haul it back down here. Uh-oh. Central Air quit working yesterday. My house don't have central air. I've got a big, in this house, I've got a big air conditioner in the window where we sit down there. In the little house up there, the central air up there is so old that it probably doesn't work anymore. So I'm putting in one of those mini splits. As soon as the guy comes and gives the estimate and comes and does it. So it's not done yet. It's just on the agenda. And Gladys is in Texas where it can get hot in Texas. It's going to be pretty warm here today. Hello, Sherry. Everything's fine here. Arkansas got hit, but not my part. And I usually watch the storms. I usually will set up, if there's even storms any place, I'll set up and watch those YouTube weather fellers. But I didn't last night, so I missed this one. What did you say? What did you say? Shh, don't tell my hubby I put containers and fabric under our bed. Oh, I won't tell him. Lisa, I won't tell him. There ain't no telling where you'll find stuff around here. I live in a 3-bedroom house, but I'm telling you, the 2 extra bedrooms are just piled down with, the beds are just piled down with stuff. And I need to clean them up because now that school's out, maybe the little grandsons can come and stay some. But I don't have a bed for them, cleaned off bed for them to sleep on. So I'm going to have to do that so they can come and stay with me some this summer. Good morning, Teresa Louise. Sheila, it will be. I'm hoping that's going to help a lot with heating and cooling both. Because I think, I'm not real familiar with them, but I think a mini split will heat and cool both. Just taking up some of my wall space, though, that I wanted to build shelves to store the fabrics I have for sale. In the 80s, hot and humid. That sounds like here, Kim. Let's see. June, it is out of Freon. The people I call are closed on the weekend. Oh my. And they'll probably be closed through the holiday. I was hurrying yesterday to get some packages sent out before the long holiday, and I got all but one. And one of them was going to Linda in Atoka, Oklahoma, and I tried my best to get that package out. My mama's mail comes later than mine, so I even run over to her mailbox and put it in there, but I missed it, so I went back and got the package after I realized I'd missed the mail. So the package to Atoka is not going out to Tuesday. To Linda in Atoka, Oklahoma, if I'm saying that right. AC going out always happens on a holiday. And Denise Whaling, Northwest Wisconsin, high of 66 and rainy with a low of 47. I'm going to go visit you, Denise. Those temperatures sound pretty good for our 80s and 90s and heat indexes. There's Carrie. Hello, Carrie. Good morning to you. All right, you have a mini split. Well, I don't. That's on the agenda, is to get one. I guess I ought to put one in this old house down here too. But this house is pretty big. That little house, it'll probably work pretty good in the small house. I'm not sure about the bigger house here. Yeah, we all need to feel sorry for Gladys without no air. You don't have to go cool off someplace, Gladys. Hope everyone is well and safe after those storms. Teresa Louise, that's kind of why I came on, to tell everybody I was fine and to see how all y'all were. And hello, Janice, the right way. How are you this morning? I'm just checking on everybody around the country. High today's 89. That's hot. Prayers, yes, prayers for all in the storms. The last I heard, there was one fatality, and I think lots of injuries up in Rogers, Arkansas, in Benton County. $65 Fahrenheit. So Carrie, you started using Fahrenheit. That's Celsius. You'd always confuse us with the Celsius, your Celsius temperatures. A sunny Sunday morning in North Carolina. And hello to Dawn's Quilting Life. It's been a few days since I've seen you on here. Hello, Sarah Stitches. Good morning. I put up 2 shorts this morning of my little cow. If y'all want to see my little cow Blossom, that's her in the shorts this morning. Went down to milk, and after the milk, Terry put a little grain out for her and the calf, and the chickens come up and went to eating it with her. So I just took a little video. I tried to get Terry in the video, but he hides from the camera and fusses at me. 9 a.m. and 50 degrees, sunny today. It might get to 60. Okay. Then that's going to work perfect up there in the little quilt shop, Photo Diva. And Sarah says it's going to be hot in North Carolina today. No, Jana said, did I have a storm? Nope, it was 3 counties. It was in my state, but it was 3 counties north of me. That pretty good sized tornado went through and flattened part of the town of Rogers and Decatur, but not here. I slept through every bit of it. Went to bed and slept through all of it. Didn't even know there was a storm in the state. But I had people ask me, so I thought I'd come on and tell you guys I was fine. It wasn't nothing fancy. I love that little cow. She was born and raised here on the farm, and she's just a little sweet little thing. Well, no, they can't. Lisa wants someone to clean her house, but they can't till after they come and clean mine. I could probably do a better job of cleaning somebody else's house than my own. Isn't that what they say? A carpenter never does their own handiwork. And if you're cleaning a house, you clean better for somebody else. Isn't that what they say? She's big. Yeah, but she's been here all that time. When I used to milk her mama's name was Wilhelmina. My little calf Blossom had Wilhelmina, and I milked her for a long time. And Wilhelmina had Blossom, so I raised her from a little thing. And she used to, when I was on the milking stand, down on my milking stool, she'd come up and nuzzle with me. And I used to be able to hug her neck and play with her. Now, she only used to me and Terry. She won't let anybody else do that. And she'll even act kind of skittish around the grandkids and strangers, but not me and Terry. She was always been around us. 48 this morning, but may warm up to 80. We all need a housekeeper. I know there's probably some of you that are just neat nicks, but I'm not. And my husband doesn't fuss at me. As long as he's got something to eat, he's happy. If he can, and his clothes, if he can't find his socks and underwear, as long as I find them for him, he's good. So he don't fuss at me. There's Francis. Hey.
Hey. We just got home yesterday afternoon late.
So he's out of the hospital and home now?
Yeah, but he's got C. diff, and so he's on quarantine. Trying to get this thing to sit up for me. Mm-hmm. He's on quarantine, so.
Oh, okay. Huh. So nobody can come around you? Is that something?
No, not until he's got to be quarantined for, I think, 10 days. So,
Okay.
I mean, y'all at a house being a mess. Mine's a mess because I've been at the hospital so much.
That's what I was thinking when I went to clean. I'm not no way near done cleaning, but I got to thinking, what if somebody had to come in my house to do something for me? It'd be such a mess.
I'm
Oh,
fixing to try to get on some chicken soup for him, and he's not been eating at all.
hmm. You see, Denise likes cleaning, but she don't like cooking. I cook
I
most
like
of
cooking. Somebody
my
could clean
kitchen.
behind me.
Yeah, and clean it up before I start. I was thinking this morning I had the counters kind of a little bit organized, and I thought, I need to cook something. I got to. I can't even do cooking videos sometimes because my kitchen's too much of a mess.
Shoot. Mine is too. I got to get this chicken out of the refrigerator.
Oh, do I still have Wilhelmina? No. Wilhelmina got down, and I think we had a few years ago, we had a storm come through, and I think a tree or something broke her back, and she walked for a year or two with a limp, and so she didn't make it. Finally, she just got down one of those cold winters and didn't get back up. So no, I don't
Yeah,
have Wilhelmina anymore.
I know that was pitiful.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe she's not in pain anymore.
Not in pain. No. So with C. diff, it's the stool that's contagious. See, I don't even know what C. diff is.
It's something kind of an intestinal. I've had it before, and John's had it before too. It's some kind of infection in the intestines, and when it comes through you, sounds terrible, but it's real slimy and
Ugh.
yucky.
Huh. And
So he's on four
actually,
antibiotics a day.
I saw that word C. diff on the Facebook, and it's one of the schools or something had it or something.
Yeah, it's highly
Okay.
contagious.
Yeah.
My
And I didn't
son's
know what.
coming to cut the grass today because he can't. John don't have the energy to do nothing, and he's coming to cut the grass because it's getting so tall. That surprised me.
So yes,
But
Sarah. Okay.
Johnny's broke down, and he's on his way out west, I think. Anyway.
So
Oh
Sarah cleaned up her house before. Did you clean up your house before your knee surgeries in case people came in? And Denise, it was poor cow. It was pitiful.
oh
Martin. Lisa likes cleaning, just not the kneeling, bending, squatting that goes with it. Yeah, but
yeah.
what if you broke something and you couldn't do all that and people had to come in your house? And just like when I couldn't raise my arm the other day, I couldn't do nothing but hold it up against me that day.
I know it's pitiful when when your arthritis starts hurting.
And I was afraid it was going to last a while, but it got better quickly. I don't know
You
how,
were lucky.
but it did.
You were real lucky for that. I'm
I
telling you.
think I think I was.
And all my eggs are sitting here in bread bags and stuff because I haven't had time to take them out of the bags and put them in the baskets.
And this morning when Terry was here watching me clean, he said, "You better be careful. You'll be hurting your shoulder again."
Yep.
So I'm taking a break. I'm not working right now. I'm resting. Yes, we hope Sarah's surgery goes well. It's a slimy, foul-smelling stool.
He's got a urinary. Well, it's a urinary infection. It's not urinary tract. It's the bladder infection, and so he had to come home with a catheter.
Okay. Farm Wife, did you say tornado in Rogers? Yes, there was a tornado in Rogers and Decatur area, and that was 3 counties north of me, so it was a pretty good ways away from me. We didn't even have a thunderstorm.
Oh, Rita, your check isn't going to be in the mail Tuesday because of not having mail running right now.
Yeah, it's good. Everybody's mail is going to be late.
Yeah.
Nice.
I just wanted to let you know that I had forgot to tell you.
I wasn't worried about it.
You knew you'd get it sometime.
I knew I would. I wasn't worried. Donna says, when I was in the hospital in March, my daughter had to take care of my pets. She's a neat freak and it stressed her out.
Oh,
Like,
Lord. She must have OCD.
I said, I'd be kind of embarrassed for people to see mine. Every place I go, I leave a cluttered mess. And it's my dirt though. My dirt don't bother me. I don't want anybody else's dirt. Rather said that tornado. Yeah, I think there was tornado warnings lots of places yesterday, Janice. I think there were lots of them. Well, where
Yeah,
did
I
he?
saw Lisa and Sheila this morning online. I didn't get on or nothing. I just talked through the chat.
Mm-hmm. Well, I did for just a few minutes, but then I had to go milk the cow, so I had to leave, so I couldn't
Yeah.
stay. How did he catch that stuff that he's got? How do you get it?
I don't know.
Huh.
But his kidneys were swollen and his bladder. And when they gave him the catheter, within 3 hours, he had 2 liters come out already of
Huh.
fluid.
But he probably picked it up at a doctor's office or something, don't you think?
Well, if he did, it would have been the VA.
And Shirley, around 2, she had C. diff, and it took a long time to get rid of it.
Yeah, he's on 4 antibiotics a day.
Huh.
And I think it's for 10 days. I'm not sure. But then he's got, they're going to be calling him for another appointment for a checkup.
And
And
Lisa,
he's going to have to go to a urologist.
Lisa said when she started quilting, she slowed down the housekeeping, but I dust and vacuum every day because of all the fabric dust. I don't dust and vacuum every day.
Oh, me either.
Not at all. Might need to, but I don't. And I need to do that because we track in so much dirt on the floor, just going to the barn lots and out doing chores from the gardening around.
That's the way it is here with the chicken pen. Every time he comes in from the chicken pen, I have to sweep, it seems like.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, who's on there?
Huh?
Who's on there?
Reading them's on live. So you stay over there.
Yeah, we don't want to catch what he's got. He better stay over
No,
there.
I'm talking about he ain't got nothing on but a t-shirt and his underwear.
Oh, okay. You stay over
He's
there.
been laying down. What? Hey, you need your antibiotic.
I already took it once, but I'm gonna take it again. I gotta get a bathroom.
Okay.
Used to.
He uses a different bathroom from me too.
Yeah. Farm wife used to have a clean house. I've never been a housekeeper. When we were growing poultry growers, I worked 7 days a week in them chicken houses. And so for 30 years, I've gotten behind her on cleaning. And I thought after we retired from that, it would get better, but it's not. If I don't make it.
I can't hear you, John. I'm running water.
Okay. I'll just tell her.
Good morning, Mary Webb. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to stay on here much longer. It's been almost 30 minutes, but I just wanted to pop on. Sarah's going to go start mowing the grass, the lawn. You're trying to get everything done before you go have your surgery. But I'm going to get my broom. It's waiting on me right there, and go and sweep this floor and see if I can't mop the floors.
Is that the Sarah that's reading Sarah's books? I can't remember. She's almost got her 3rd book finished.
Sarah, are you the one that's reading the books? I'm going to get my plugger up, or I'm going to lose all of you. Let's see, Sarah, are you the one reading the books?
No, she's not the one. It's the other Sarah then. There was one Sarah that read Sarah's books.
Was that the Sarah up in Canada? Was it her?
I don't know. I'm not sure which one it was.
And Shirley, I still don't have energy to clean, making meals and making myself look respectable takes off. Yeah, and so kind of Shirley, that's kind of the way I'm cleaning, because what if I got down and didn't feel like couldn't do it? So I need to get at least caught back up for a day or two. You can get too much antibiotic because it destroys the microbiome. No. Sugar's down to 6 points a day. That sounds like a good
That's
number.
my son. Love.
I'm going to mute her since she's on the phone. So, Sarah, if you're down with your knee, you may have time to read a little bit. Got to go before lunch burn. See you, Lisa. I'm not going to stay on here just a few more minutes. Prayers for Lisa, for Sarah and her surgery. Hello, Huga Homestead. All right, guys. I'm going to sign off. I just wanted to tell you guys everything's good here and just see how you guys were doing. So I'm gone. I'm gonna sweep the floor and mop the floor before I have to start some lunch. So I'm ending the stream. I'm gonna remove Francis, and bye everybody. This is short and sweet, and we'll do it again real soon, maybe. Okay. See y'all. Y'all take care if any storms come your way. You be cautious and take your tornado precautions if you do have storms.